Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep, real deep, into a question that's probably crossed your mind at some point. Why were you born? Yeah, I know, heavy stuff, right? But stick with me, because we're gonna unpack this together, step by step. I'm not just throwing random thoughts at you, I'll prove it. So let's get into it. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready for some mind-blowing insights. And let's roll. So why were you born? I'm not asking you to just shrug and say, "Oh, I don't know." Think about it. Really think. What's your purpose? And no, this isn't some fluffy motivational talk. This is about digging into the core of why you're here on this planet. Let's break it down with an example to calm our minds and make sense of it. Imagine this. You're searching for something, say a necklace. You check one room, nothing. You move to the next, still nothing. Room after room, you keep looking. 5 days later, you're still at it. What do? You don't give up. You go to the next room. You search, search, search. And maybe you find it, maybe you don't. If you don't, you try again. Third time's the charm, right? You finally find it. Then what? You move on to the next thing. Life's kind of like that, isn't it? We're all searching for something, even if we don't know what it is yet. So let me ask you again. Why were you born? Don't just sit there. Think about it. Here's the deal. I believe every single one of us is born for a reason. Maybe you don't buy that yet, and that's cool. We'll get there. But let's look at it logically. You're here, living, breathing, watching this video. There's gotta be something behind that, right? Not just random chance. Take this story. Someone's grandma hands over some cash to a guy to build something, maybe a wall. He takes the money, does half the job, and bolts. Now the wall's crumbling, and all that effort feels wasted. That guy's life tied into that moment, didn't it? His purpose, at least for that chunk of time, was tied to that wall, even if he messed it up. Now flip it to you. In your life, whether it's been 20 years, 30 or 40, what's happened? What's the point of it all? Maybe it's to spark kindness, to learn something big, or to figure out who you really are. We can't judge it yet because it's not over. Only when the story's done can we look back and say, "Oh, that's what it was about." Here's where it gets wild. Everyone's born for a reason. I'm sold on that. You're born, you live, you die. And then what? You're born again. Yep, I said it, rebirth. Why? Because there's something you didn't finish. Some reason keeps pulling you back. Think about it. First life, maybe you're a regular person. Get married, have kids, live, die. Cool. Next life, you're back. Why? Not just to repeat the same old thing. Maybe this time you've got a couple of cars, a little shop, some cash. You live that life, die, and bam, back again. Next time, maybe you're living it up with luxury and divine pleasures. Die again, reborn again. What's the pattern? You keep coming back until something clicks. And what's that click? It's realizing why you're here. For me, it's tied to this idea from Buddhism, nirvana. That's the end game. Once you hit that, no more rebirth, you're done. Agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. So why do you keep coming back? Let's say you don't know your purpose yet. First life, you're clueless, just living. You die, come back. Next life, same deal. But what if one day you meet someone, a wise person, maybe a monk, who's figured it out? They've heard the truth, found their path, and they nudge you toward it. Suddenly, you're not just wandering anymore. That's the game changer. We're all born for something, but most of us don't know what it is. We chase stuff, money, jobs, fame, thinking, this is it. I was born to be a doctor, an engineer, a rock star. But then what? You hit that goal, you die, and you're back. Why? Because that wasn't it. Take an athlete. Ask them, why were you born? They might say, to be the best at this sport. Cool. They win gold, die, and, guess what? Reborn. If they're back, maybe that wasn't the real reason. Sorry, champ, you missed the mark. This is the crazy part. We've been at this for eons. Endless cycles of birth and death. If we don't figure out why we're here, we just keep spinning. So what's the answer? I say it's nirvana. Total liberation. You might say, nah, I'm here to be a millionaire. Fine, go for it. But when you're on your deathbed with all that cash, will you feel done? Or will you wake up in a new body, still searching? Think about your life right now. You wake up, work a 9 to 5, chase that paycheck. Why? To eat, to live, to enjoy a little. But how much suffering goes into that? You grind all month for a weekend of fun. Animals do it too. Hunting, running, surviving. A cheetah chases lunch. A rabbit runs for its life. Same struggle, different stakes. Here's my take. You were born to break free, not to stack up cash or trophies, but to see the truth. Nirvana, enlightenment, whatever you call it. That's the universal why. Every life, every struggle, it's all pointing you there. You've got the power to get there. You just don't know it yet. Remember Hanuman from the Ramayana? Dude didn't know he could leap across an ocean until someone reminded him, hey, you've got this. Same with us. Someone, a teacher, a moment, has to wake us up to our real strength. You're not here to just pay bills or chase fleeting happiness. You're here to end the cycle. So what do you think? That you're born to find nirvana, to stop the rebirth loop? Or do you think it's something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear them. If this hit you, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're unpacking big questions like this every week. Until next time, keep searching for your why. Peace out.